Yeah.
Yeah, Coldplay.
Well, you know what they should do is have Phil Collins play. You know he's coming back, right? Phil Collins is making a return.
Yes, Phil Collins is coming back.
In my Fab Five, man. My Fab Five favorite artist of all time. He's in my 5.
Well, see, he's a songwriter, right? I mean, duh. But I mean, what I mean is, like, he keeps on writing songs. Remember when he wrote like a bunch of Disney songs?
Still sound pretty good.
They were good. Well, that's my point. They're good. He's still good. He's always going to have good songs. I don't think he would put out a song that he didn't think was good. I think he values quality.
I want to know who's the asshole that put that petition out to ban him from playing Come Back to Music. I want to find that. I want to find that piece of shit out there. I want to find him somewhere and then throw him in the alley and beat his ass. Seriously.
Yeah, no, I wish I knew. Yeah, man, it's too bad we can't just see who that guy is. Be like, hey, man, you know what? We love Phil. Fuck you.
Yeah, really, your thing in life is signing.
Like you're the guy.
Phil Collins, dude. Of all the guys in the world, you were about Phil Collins.
Yeah, terrorist.
What would you rank Genesis on all-time great bands?
All-time great band, like now I like Pop Genesis better than prog.
So you like Peter Gabriel led Genesis?
No. I like Phil Collins.
Oh, me
Gabriel,
too.
I like Peter Gabriel better on his own, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I was not a fan of Genesis with Peter Gabriel.
Yeah, no. I mean, no. I get bored easy, so maybe I'm not smart enough to get all the change and stuff. But I don't know, man. I don't like complication.
You like
Peter Gabriel on his own was awesome. Genesis top. I would say maybe they're like top 30.
Well, that's easy.
What do you think? Like, yeah, man, in rock music all time, yeah, top 30 is a great spot, man. You got to figure there's like thousands of bands.
I mean, you start going through the list, the Police, you know.
The Police is like top 20. They're in there. Yeah. Dude, there's a lot of bands, man. I mean, you don't even realize until you start thinking about bands. Genesis was awesome, but that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Like, there's so many good, like, especially look how long the rock music's been around. I mean, there's a lot of bands, man. You're happy if you make it in the top 100, man. To be honest with you.
Yeah. There was this thing I saw. That somebody it was a buddy of mine who posted on my Facebook a couple weeks ago, and he was saying there were only 3 artists who, not only as a solo artist, but in a band, have sold only over 100 million records. There's only 3 artists who've done that in both their band they were in, and and as a solo artist.
Is Sting in there?
No.
No.
The three.
Michael Jackson.
3. Well, that's easy. That's the easiest one. Everyone MJ, J5, and Michael, of course.
Right, obviously. Then who? 100 million?
Yeah, each.
I have no idea. What are the answers?
Well, this is easy. McCartney.
Oh yeah, duh.
And the Beatles, and then Phil Collins.
No, really?
Yep.
They took really.
That's the one people forget. That's the one people say, "Oh shit, Phil Collins and Genesis, 100 million?" Yep.
I didn't know that Genesis sold that much. I mean, I know he did on his own.
Yeah, I was surprised. I know Phil sold. I didn't think Genesis sold that much. I know they're very popular.
Yeah, either.
I'm sorry. By the way, that Atlantic Confusion video is still the greatest video of all time.
With the puppets?
Yes.
With those puppet things?
It's still the Mount Rushmore greatest video. Like, it's like, if I give right now my top 10 videos of all time, it's my top 10 definitely. It's definitely my top 10. I love that video. And yet that video is still relevant to today. Like the subject matter is still relevant to today's propaganda filled America.
Yeah. You remember when that band Disturbed did that song again? You remember that?
Wasn't as good.
They did it like 10 years ago.
It was okay. It was good. This is the land of confusion. It was okay. It wasn't that bad, but it was nowhere.
I didn't like it. It was pretty much it was the same, but just trying to make it more rock. Like, nah, dude.
You're not fucking with Phil, dude. Sorry.
Yeah.
David Draymond. I mean, I know you think you're godlike, but you're not Phil Collins. Waka kaka.
Yeah, I can't even do that noise.
Waka kaka. That's what he says. Waka kaka.
Oh, wata tata. Ohio wata.
Yeah. By the way, Disturbed. I'll give him this. Disturbed. First 2 albums, really good. That's it.
Yeah, but I mean, what are they anyway? Are they what, new metal? Are they considered new metal or no? What are they considered?
I guess. I mean, all these.
I don't even know, man. I don't even know, man. I don't classify it.
You remember back in our days we were playing in the bands, like we used to make fun of that shit, all the genres, like all this, like this metal, speed metal, this metal, salad dressing metal, and I'm like, come on, dude, really? It's just music, dude.
Yeah, man. I remember people after we went to bands. I was like, goth grunge, just like to make fun of them. You know, they're like, okay, goth grunge. Oh, dude, all right.
Do you miss those? Do you miss those days? Hey, do you actually miss those days? Do you miss those days when we were playing the bands and stuff? Like the whole era.
Do I miss them or do I remember them?
That should be the question. Actually, do you remember it? You probably don't.
Yeah.
No. That's your answer right there. No, do you miss it? Because I don't. I really don't miss it that much.
I didn't play as much as you guys did, man. I wish I would have. That's the one thing that I don't miss is the fact that we didn't really play out as much as we should have. You know, trying to be in a band, you have to try to play as often as you can, anywhere that you can, and just like we had people that had jobs. I didn't really have a great job back then, so I could do anything whenever. But certain people had responsibilities already, so that's why it didn't happen. So. And I don't know. No, I don't miss it. I wish I could do it over again, just with more control, like over what was going on. That would have been cool.
That's the one thing I wish if I go back to, like, you know, the years when I was playing in the band, 10 years ago, I would have definitely go back and be a little more proactive in terms of like decision making. In terms of, like, you know, I let things go too much back then, and I wish I was a little more assertive with some certain things, and with band members and decisions made within the band, and be a little more confident. Like, you know what, screw you, I'll leave if I have to. And I actually, my only regret I really have more than anything else is I didn't do more projects. I wish I did more projects outside that genre.
I mean, you still can, man. You're supposed to play bass for me, man. Remember what happened to
that? Well, look at your schedule. Well, now you told me today that you revealed in the podcast that I have 2 days off now. Oh.
Yeah, I have 2 days off now. 2 of them, and I don't work the whole day when I do work. So,
you know,
yeah, man. I'm good now.
I got to credit my son, though. He's turning 3 in April, and I think he's a musician because we're gonna get him a drum set for Christmas.
Really? Nice.
He loves music. Loves it. Like
that's awesome.
Like, we got him a ukulele last month. Plays all the time. He's gonna get a guitar probably soon. A little guitar. So I'll be honest with you, a lot of that now is starting to fuel my itch to play music again. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Because
that's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, he's actually feeling the itch to start playing music again. You know. And I haven't sold my stuff yet. Like, my wife keeps telling me, "Oh, you're gonna sell the amps?" I'm like, I don't know, man. I want to hold on to it in case I start playing again, because there's always that desire to start playing at some point down the road. I just don't want to do the same shit. I just don't want to do the same shit I was doing before. That's the thing.
Right.
That's the only thing.
Yeah, man. I mean, well. And you better play bass for me, man. Now this is recorded, so this is evidence.
Yeah, I think it's time. I think what we'll do, so when we do the project, we'll announce it, like, on my podcast. Hey, guess what? We're doing a new project. Hey. Dude, I'll be honest with you. I don't mind playing live show stuff. I'm more like, I'm more excited about doing studio work than anything else.
Right.
Like that's the one thing I wish I did more 10 years ago, is that we did more studio work, or at least more demos. You know what I'm saying? Like more time to sit and create music. But I was in a band with people who were younger than I am, who weren't as mature in that kind of fashion. Maybe now they are, but back then they weren't. And I wasn't, I wasn't into the rock and roll lifestyle they wanted to do. I wasn't that shit, man. I was more. I wanted to do music, and I had responsibilities too on top of that. So, no. That's the regrets I have from 10 years ago. And they probably hear this podcast, and oh well, you don't like my answer too fucking bad.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so hey, man. Yeah, I haven't seen them in a long time, man.
No, everybody moved away. Everybody's gone. Everybody's got old.
Everybody's gone.
Except Raph. Except Raph, the drummer. Before I let you go, do you have any reaction to Kobe Bryant retiring?
I think it's about time. I think that I don't want to see him on another team. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like he's a Laker to me forever. So I think it's good that he's going around playing like he doesn't give a damn. You see?
Of course, he's
throwing
30 shots a game with no apologies.
Man. I got so much respect for that, man. They're not going anywhere. Like, let them go out there and shoot everything.
Mike, he's in IDGAF mode every night. 30 shots a game, making only 5 of them. Say, hey, guess what?
Oh,
hey, you can't stop. I'm leaving anyway, so what are we going to do about it?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know, man. He's getting a lot of crap, man, from that reminds me. I wanted to ask you this. Did you see the Kevin Durant talking about how to the media, to the reporters? He was like, "Oh, y'all been treating him like crap."
Or he said like shit. Yeah.
He said like shit.
I love Durant. I think Durant's great. I think he's still great even after the injury. But Kevin Durant needs to shut the hell up, because Kevin Durant, he's skated by. Okay, the biggest criticism he's ever gotten in his life was being called Mr. Unreliable by Oklahoma, and then they apologized the day after for saying that.
Yeah, but he's holding on to that forever, man. Now he hates. It's like, you ask him a question. I'd rather ask Marshawn Lynch like a question.
I think Kevin Durant. I think Kevin Durant's an inner asshole. Kevin Durant's an inner asshole. He really is.
He's still hurt by that, man. He'll always be hurt by the betrayal.
Look, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with him being an asshole. Let's be real. Like Kevin Durant now, all of a sudden, like this last couple of years, has a little bit of an edge to him. I always thought he had that, but now you're seeing more of that. I'm like, just embrace the asshole, dude. But don't say one thing and then do the other.
Right.
It's just how it works. I thought what LeBron said was actually right on point. He basically saying, that a lot of what we do success-wise is about you guys too, about the media. So, I think what LeBron was saying is like, shit, you do something about getting shit dumped on me, on you. What about me? I leave one town, and I looked at as the worst guy in the world. I leave Cleveland, and he's the worst guy in the world all of a sudden. Like, really? LeBron don't want to hear that shit. LeBron don't want to hear anything about that, about how that the media's not fair. Please, he's the last guy to hear about that.
Yeah, of course.
Please, because he was feeling unfairly for something that was not even close to worth talking about, let alone for 4 years. Please.
Yeah, but I mean, when you talk about LeBron, you talk about somebody that manipulates the media like probably no other player has.
They all do, though, man.
Ever.
Some better than others.
No, he's very manipulative, man. Hey, man. Oh wow. Yeah, he knows how to do that, LeBron. So I think Durant needs to learn how to do that. I remember Durant was like such a good guy for so long, and now he wants to be the villain.
No, I know. I think he is a good guy. I think it's conflicted. Seriously.
He doesn't know whether he wants to go to the dark side.
And all I've been saying is like, embrace the inner asshole. That's all.
I think it's forced, man. He's not an asshole. He's just hurt. He needs to get over being called unreliable, man. That happened a long time ago.
Bro. They apologize. What, bro?